Hey everybody, this is SuperFlashDriver, Extreme Reviewer 101.
Oh, come on. How did I have so many truths here?
Hey everybody, this is SuperFlashDriver, aka Matthew John, Extreme Reviewer 101, and Classic Cartridge Poster 1080, and welcome to my 11th news update. There's not much really going on except just relaxing and playing video games. So, what's next for me? I did start to do the cartoon production, although I'm still not finished yet. In fact, I've wasted my entire year just for no reason because I don't have conviction or even convince myself to keep doing it. Now, the basic reason why is because not just only my weight, but it's also because of boredom. So basically, I like to do a lot of filming and a lot of editing, but there's no absolute way that I could draw so many scenes by myself. It could be, yeah, I know it could be complicated, but hey, that's the rule if you don't have many people. So yeah, we got the new Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and I will post a quick review on December 4th, or the first Saturday in December. I'm sorry if I say the wrong date, but I'm just estimating. So now it's Black Friday and on to the Cyber Monday and Super Saturday, Super Sunday sales. Then Cyber Monday comes in and then the sale's over. But is it over? No, you still got the Christmas sales going until Happy New Year. Then you got Martin Luther King. Then you got President's Day, which nobody cares about it because they're in school. That's right. These sales, Martin Luther King Jr. and President's Day, don't have good sales because people or teenagers are in school. I'm sorry if I'm screaming, but that's just why they do it. There's also St. Patrick, Easter, I think a Memorial Day, and 4th of July. Now, what's sad though is that all of that has passed so quickly, and the only bad part about summer next year is that the beaches are not ready to be open. So what are you going to do during the summer? Go to Pennsylvania or Ohio or New York just to go to the beach? You wouldn't want to stay there. That's too cheap. Or should I say, expensive. So basically what's happening now is that since Seaside and some of the beaches have been disrupted or destructed, many people will not like it as it usually is, and will turn from a good time into a memorial. Or it will turn from a fun and having good times, getting drunk on a bar, into mourning and memorials. I think they should build a monument there so that they list all the people's names that have died. And I'm not joking. I can't believe how many people I've never seen have never would think that a hurricane could come up here. And here's my story. It was December 20th of 2010, and I just got home after doing shopping. Well, I'm sorry, a Christmas party. And what happened is that I looked up in the sky and I saw clouds revolving around the moon. Or basically circling, in other words. And it looked like it was a warning of a hurricane. Now, me personally, I love disasters because they're just something out of the ordinary that just happen once in a while. And they're also exciting too. Because when was the last time a hurricane came to New Jersey? And when was the last time a tornado came? Or even better, when was the last time an earthquake came? Or a monsoon? Or a mudslide? I mean, mudslides may be dangerous, but if you ride safely, you could. But I guarantee that 10% of the time, 10%, it's not really 50, it's 10%. 10% of the time, you're going to survive a mudslide. And that's very rare.
This one is fine.
So anyway, I started doing a swimming team in PHS. That's Parsippany for short. And so far it's been really great. However, my other program that I have also disrupts it because now I only get to go 4 days. So it's like you tell the teacher, hey, I had to go to an after school program. What people don't know is that I go to an autistic club. It's not really a club, it's more of a non-profit organization called Pathways. Pathways has done an amazing job. But the problem is that nobody, not even one autistic kid, has a perfect idea. And to me, it's pretty hard because basically you had to circle your ideas of revolving around your head just to find a good logo, a good name, and all that stuff. So we came up with Amplifier DJs. Now to me, I don't like how it has the name DJ in it. I thought Amplifier was fine. But the problem is, you had to find a logo for the band and the name. Plus, you had to remember the slogan and what's their target. And also, what are they doing or serving, and how are they going to help the change in their communities. I just wish this happened in Parsippany, because I would really, really love the bands to just come back. But sorry though, they can't. So what I did in 2014, this was back in March, I asked Melinda if we could take Leadership Live and bring it to the high school. Now what happens here, I did actually stay for the entire day. So I told my teachers to give me homework in the future just in case if I wasn't going to be there. However, though, this happened during my junior year, the end of the junior year. And April was Autism Awareness Month. So I decided to, in 2013, I made a topic about pathways. And I told people, oh, you can visit this website, you can learn about these DJs. One of the people, and I said, my name is also included. And I actually had a screenshot. What I did is that I did a photo booth of the Pathways logo. I did the 10th anniversary version because I thought it was going to be a little bit better than the Pathways logo because that's just too simple. But Pathways does have a good logo. The A, many people have been asking me where's the A. And the A is right between the P and the T. So you can see that it's just a line of road that's green. And so that's what's happening. That's how they made their A, their way. I'll tell you a story about it. It was the year 2009, and I was starting 7th grade. And one of the members who was part of TCI told my mom that there was a program called Pathways. Now back then I don't think I've heard of the Mac, but I did remember, I remember in Alexander Hamilton they used laptops, and I thought that was the coolest thing I ever had. Back then at my house I would usually use PC games and not use the internet much because I didn't know what it was. It was new to me. And remember, this was like the early 2000s. This wasn't like later in the future where like, oh, people see this and then they have the website at the bottom of the commercials. No, it wasn't like that. Back then, TV commercials rarely put up internet. And that also happened in the early and late 90s. And it was very rare for a television commercial to have the internet at the bottom. Now today you'll see like over 200 million websites popping up every day just to get it filled. And what we're in now is an IPv4. But scientists realized that the IPv4 is going to fill up so much that there ain't going to be any more room. So So what they're going to do is that Google and the scientists created IPv6, which will be the backup of IPv4. If you don't know what that means, it's Internet Provider version 4, I'm guessing. And they decided to make an Internet Provider version 6. So yeah, many people have been saying, where's number 5? The thing is though, they wanted to exceed a number so that they could last longer and not fill up so much memory. So I think they started that in 2012, but I don't think it took effect until 2014 or 15. So yeah, I'm just guessing in the future they might use it. So yeah. Also, I decided to do some change up for my news update. Let me check the time. Okay. So I've decided to do a change up on my news update. And I'm going to go in channel order from the first channel I made to the newest channel. So I'm going to start off with SuperFlashDriver, Extreme Reviewer 101, then Classic Cartoon Post, then Classic Cartoon... No. Instead of the old news updates that I've previously did before, I'm going to start off with the latest channel, which is the older channel. I'm sorry. So for now, I'm going to start up a news update, not the previous versions of starting my news flash. The first one will be SuperFlashDriver, Extreme Reviewer 101, Classic Cartoon Poster 1080, and other news. Those 4 things, and ended with a good intro. Why do you say intro? And the 5th one will be a good outro, or ending. To summarize things up. That's what I'm saying. So, let's start today. Yeah, I know you can hear some conversation in the background, but that's my brother and grandma playing Chinese checkers, or cards. So anyway, let's start off with SuperFlashDriver. Now on SuperFlashDriver's channel, I recently posted up a contest, an X31 contest, that I wanted to give away an X31 because in the future, I'm going to buy a PX3. The sad part though is that I lost the battery cover. I lost my microphone foam. You know that mic foam they have on the ends of the standard headset? Yeah, I lost one of those. But at least I got the headset. As long as you have the batteries, as long as you have the headset and transmitter, and the green plug as I'm showing you right here, all those supplies that you have from Turtle Beach, the headset, the transmitter, and the green cable with, as long as you have the headset, the transmitter with USB, and the green cable with 2 piggyback jacks, red and white, you should have no problem. Now, I remember looking for another universal headset, and one of the coolest ones was a PX3. Another one was PX21, which was a terrible headset I've heard. The original had a P21, which used to be an old PC and PlayStation headset. And I think the only headphones that I think are that have universal. And remember, this was before mobile headsets came out, so don't ask me if they forgot to put it in. It's already new. And remember, they just started this year. So what?
What are you doing?
I'm talking. I'm looking right here.
Come on, bud. It's time to go to bed. Oh,
I will.
All right.
Hang on.
You're still beating me. And now
So anyway, the universal headsets that I'm still trying to find aren't really the ones I like. Now I did like Sennheiser because of the use of headphones on the go, but the best one I think I found, the least expensive, was the Sennheiser 600 with the big headphones, the transmitter with the 3.5 jack to your tablet or iPad, and another one for the power. And the coolest part about it is that you could wirelessly listen to your music without having to clean a wire. Now there are better ones like the M500, double M550, the M550, the M550X, or the travel headsets from Sennheiser, and they have good noise cancellation headphones. Beats, they just suck. They don't have anything. The good products that I think are the best ones have to be Bose and Sennheiser. But I'm going to stick with the X31 because basically you can actually hear music better. When you connect the 3.5 to 3.5 cable with your headphones, sometimes they come off loose. And they're also not for gaming, which could be a problem, and you will have to pay more money just to get it. So what Turtle Beach did is that they made a mobile headset group just to make sure that people not only they play their favorite consoles, but they also play their favorite apps on their devices, portable devices, or tablets, or iPads, or computers whatsoever. And so, basically what they have, the M5, M3, they have a 3.5 millimeter cables for chat and audio for the PC mostly. But the sad part is I have a Mac, and I've actually asked Apple why don't they put in a mic input, and they told me the reason why. Actually, I'm just kidding about it. I didn't ask them yet, but in my next update review I will do that. So what time has it been? 17 minutes. So yeah, that's all the news I have for SuperFlash. So yeah, that's all the news I have for SuperFlash. So yeah, that's all the news from SuperFlashDriver channel updates. So yeah, if you have any more questions, please email me at this email below. So now, Extreme Reviewer 101. Now I am working on the Mario Party 4 review, and it's taken a long time. What I did found was a Mac OS X DVD converter, or DVD ripper. You know where you buy a product, a software product that allows you to rip off the files from the DVD and convert them to MP4, QuickTime, AAC, AVI, to iPad, to iPhone, to iPad, to Apple TV, all that stuff. And what I like about it, I did also try the PC version on my mother's computer. No, I'm sorry, on my brother's computer. And what I like about it is how it allows you to convert the DVD it allows you to convert files off your DVD and convert them into the files so you could edit it with your favorite video software program. For PC it would be like Sony Vegas, Cyberlink, Roxio, which is also a burner. What else? Avid. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, but if you have other software programs you have, please let me know in the comments. I'm working on number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8, and they should be in by December 4th. Then I'll do a Wii Sports Resort. Then I'll do a Wii Fit Plus on the 11th, which was supposed to be released on Veterans Day, but I just couldn't get it in. By the time October came, it would be way too much hard work. Because, first of all, I had to do homework after homework after homework after homework. And so forth, I realized that, And so I realized that basically I didn't have enough time, or I was just lazy on my part. Most of the time I was just lazy, because I didn't feel like it. So, after discovering this DVD ripper, I was trying to find it onto a store. However, I've actually went to about 10 stores just to find that one software program. And I've also, after the Thanksgiving break, I contacted them on Wednesday to see where I could buy it in stores. It cost me about, for Thanksgiving they told me it cost me about $80. So the original price was about $100, and you have 0.25. And it's 25% off. Now I think what would you do, you would probably have $100 divided by 0.25. Or 0.25 divided by 100. So they probably cut it to, remember, 25%, it's 4 quarters each. So you have $100 and it's 25%. You have $75 left. So if they have like a 75%, which would have been better, you would have had $25. You see the pattern? If you had 100% off, it would be free. You get what I mean? Whenever you have some kind of quarter of a percentage, if you have like a 10%, 5%, which is like a nickel, you would probably have $95, $90. What are the coin? 1% off, which would be like $99. That would be just insane if it was 1% off. Well, remember, I'm not good at math, so don't ask me, or you could blame me all you want, because I'm not that good at math. Sometimes taxes are pretty hard too. Let's get back on topic. Now I am working on a Mario Party 4 project. I recently uploaded a Wii Fit Plus review. A Wii Fit review, and I'm still trying to convert Mario Party 4. The only bad part is it's a trial. So the only minutes I think I could get up to is about 2 minutes. And to me, that's not really a lot of time. Because, I got up to about 15 minutes, which is actually not that bad. But the problem is, since the DVD was so full, I actually had to put a new one into, the DVD slot, which is right up there. And that is our DVD recorder. Now, even if the volume is off, you actually get good quality. But the thing is, though, if you put it to L1, the volume is pretty hard to hear. I'm not joking about this. I actually recorded it on DVD, and I had to go up to about volume 12. I had to go up to about 85 to 75% just to hear it. Remember, I'm deaf. So that means whenever I listen to loud music, I start to get more deaf, before I can't hear you guys anymore. Before I can't hear my favorite music, television, I would have to look on closed captions, earplugs, etc. Oh yeah, and sign language. That's not calling. So anyway, that's pretty much from Extreme Reviewer 101. Now, on Extreme Reviewer, I haven't decided what to do on it, because I also wanted to do other stuff on it, just not only reviews. Also, I think after my 30th review, I would start doing more coaster reviews. Basically what that means is that extreme reviewers are supposed to be everything. It's not just about video games. They can record schools, newspapers, journals, famous people. I'm sorry. But extreme reviewer is not just about video games. It's also newspapers, roller coasters, theme parks, newspapers, famous people, products like the camera, televisions, historical facts, furniture. I mean, furniture can be some kind of review. You could probably review these headphones, or you could probably review this lamp right up here. So yeah. So after review number 30th, which might not happen until 2013, remember, I'm not going to do a top 10. I'm going to do more of a top 5. And then next year, I'll do a top 10. Now, many of you, I've already started working on 3 YouTube poops. I forgot to tell you this. I started working on 3 YouTube poops for my SuperFlashDriver channel. So SuperFlashDriver channel is just everything. Extreme Reviewer reviews anything. And now the last part, Classic Cartridge Poster 1080. I have not worked on my cartridge production all year. And I mean all year. And I only have a month before my launch date comes. What that means is that originally in 2011, I was working on an episode in the intro. However, it took me a long time. And back then I did not have a scanner. So the only scanner that I have is in that room. So basically that's why I couldn't get them onto my SD card, because I had to go to Zach's room, scan the photos, and done. The only problem is that I had to put it in black and white, because what I've noticed is that in color, the marker goes through the paper like there was nothing there. And it really annoys me, especially when I see some coloring that isn't supposed to be there. And that could be a huge problem, especially if you were making black and white and just the character in color. Now, I know I might be working on black and white, but when you get the DVDs, however, I will make them in color. So it's not a huge problem. I will also ask Apple about the IMAX, because all I want from it is just to make iDVDs. Now, I don't know where to put that thing though. I might put it by my bed, or under my bed. That could be better. And so basically what will happen is that I'll use iDVD. I'll put in a DVD, and I'll make export projects, slideshows. You could even put in a favorite soundtrack. But the thing is though, basically what happens is that iDVD is no longer in use anymore. iDVD is no longer in use anymore. And that's sad, because basically there's not even one DVD software program from Apple that they've ever made it. I guess the reason why is because many people already have their own DVDs, or they usually just share them onto YouTube. But the original idea for it was to make DVD menus just like professional movie editors and professional movie studios that make DVDs every day. The thing was though, it was pretty hard to do it on iMovie, because you only have one picture in there. And here's the coolest part yet. You have to see this. I will be doing something really cool. What I figured out for now is that you have links to the movie. So instead of just having to buy just a DVD and Blu-ray, which I actually did two versions. When you click play movie, it will go to the menu that it either says 480p, DVD quality or Blu-ray quality. And what that means is that the video is compressed with Blu-ray technology, so that whatever you see in a video, it's clear quality, you hear clear sound, and I think at the beginning it has the Dolby Digital Plus logo that supported Blu-ray too. Although Digital Plus also supported DVD quality, which I wasn't expecting that. And the funniest part, this was a running joke. I was originally going to put a VHS quality in it. Boy, that would have been a lot of fun. So when you do the VHS, what happens is that I look back at all the VHS tapes, and I've watched some of them. And so what happens is that it has a bunch of previews all at once, then it plays the movie, and then it can have like bonus features at the end for non-stuff. I like that idea because then you don't have to go through fast play, then you just have to watch the entire film. And if you don't watch the entire film, you can't get to it. So once you press menu, that's it. And the only time you could ever see bonus features is to just go right to the bonus features menu. You know, I'm a little bit scared. So I don't want to remind myself of Tarzan. If that guy ever fucking appears, I will shit my pants so bad. Or I'll get so scared, wide-eyed, that I would probably run. So anyway, yeah, I haven't started my cartoon production. I will make a better intro though. I originally got permission from Diane Wagner, but I didn't complete the submission. The thing was though, I don't remember what movie that the music was in. If you don't know Rush, you're probably living under a rock. Rush used to be a 1980s band that actually still is living today. They started back in the late 70s. And some of the boys met in high school. Only 2 members have left because they wanted to pursue their own career or they're just retired. So the only three members. So one of them was the original guitar, but he left in 1987 because he had to do some retirement plan, or he had to save his money, or he just didn't feel like doing it anymore. That happens to people. That's natural. Then a fourth person came in to replace him, and ever since then the fourth band always had it. Had been together since then. Their newest song called Time Machine was announced in 2011. They actually had a tour. And I'm surprised they actually made a new song in the future. But they still use the same techniques as they used from the 80s and 90s. So if you grew up with 80s music, with Rush, you would probably love them. I actually fell in love with them ever since the start. The first time I've heard about the 80s was Back to the Future. And that was fun. The theme was excellent. I kept listening to it. It was fun. It was epic. And it explained the message through that music. I don't think I would find any other time travel music that perfect. I think also the best song to me is my grown up Christmas list. That is the best one ever made to me. okay, I'm about to end it. It's been 35 minutes since I've been talking to you guys. In other news, I'm working on 2 more projects at Pathways. One of them is a football, if you did order the DVD. And number 2 is my photography video. I will send a DVD card. But sadly though, I can't show you the football one because it could end up in voidalism. In other words, you can't distribute the video with a child in that video without a guardian's permission. That's the only thing I hate about it. You had to go up to them and say, hey, sign this permission, and bam, your child is in the film. However, there have been some boys that haven't been included. One of them was the kid that looked like this. Yeah, that guy hasn't been included yet. The photo I did, I got permission from Melinda. And so that's the reason why it happened. So yeah. There's nothing very much to do. I'm still playing video games. And if you have Black Ops 2, be sure to add me as a gamertag OMarinelli. So if you like to become my friend, please do. I love to play with you on zombies all the time. I don't feel like multiplayer, but the menu is so different. I just wish they went back to that TV set. Putting those glasses on and just syncing with your time gadget is just nonsense. It's like as if I want to live in a futuristic world, but we haven't got to there yet. And if it was 2010, now it's like 13 years ahead in the future. So, yeah, basically we haven't got there yet. The thing is, though, we haven't got to the year 2025, so we don't know if it's true. Unless one person can make the war. If one person can make World War III in 2020, I could see why many people would subscribe to that person, and then he gets on revenge and kills everyone in the world. It's like human population elimination, or HPE, or you could call it hippie. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you'd like to know more about my recording, please send me a comment down below. What I use is a DVD recorder. I'll be coming back. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my video, and I have to get going. It's almost late and I have to get this edited in time. Now, how I record footage for video games, what I use is a DVD like this. I know it says my name, but if you look hard enough, it says DVD plus RW. Yep, you can see it there. DVD plus RW. And this DVD is what I use. Now I'll take the case out so you can see a much better version of it. And here it is. You see it? DVD RW. Now that's the name for it you want to get from Memorex. Memorex, that's called. So yeah, that's what I use for DVD recording. And I'll show you the photo right here, which is the DVD Ripper. I think it's called the Mac OS X DVD Ripper, or DVD Converter. And it's a great software program if you want to convert your favorite episode and put it onto YouTube, on Facebook. I bet you won't even bother doing that, because Facebook will just remove it automatically without even telling you. You can put it on Twitter, you can put it on your blog, you can put it on MySpace. And by the way, who the hell uses it these days? That used to be so popular when I was in elementary school. Anyway, forget about it. You can use it on Flickr, which I don't know what the hell is that website. ULive, I don't know about that, but you could try. You could try. And so forth. You could also share it with your friends. You could even post it Dailymotion, Vimeo, and if it's an anime episode, Anime Crazy is our best solution. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm SuperFlashDriver.
Will you do me a favor?
I'm Extreme Reviewer 101. I'm Classic Cartoon Poster 1080, aka Matthew John.
A little aluminum foil cover that.
And I'll see you next time.
Why does Mom put that away? I don't know.
If you'd like to know what my emails are, please click the link below. Or look in the description below for my emails. For all of our information, use SuperFlashDriver. For reviews, requests, and so much more, please use the email extremeviewer101@gmail.com. Or as I call it, extremeviewer@gmail.com. If you'd like to know about more cartoons, animated movies, and my behind the scenes production on how I made it, please check out Classic Cartoon Poster at Gmail or AOL.com. And it will be fun. If you have any more questions, please PM me if you don't feel like making a comment on this video. Or you could comment on this video if you choose to. You can request me a video response. I don't know how that works. But, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Like or dislike or star rating 1 to 5. Favorite this video, watch it later. If you want to watch other videos, share it online. It's always good to do that. I'm Matthew John, and this is my 11th news update.